Hi, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Under the Plum Bob, the podcast about all things related to the EA Maxis series of games called The Sims. It's where we avoid the real world by talking about our made-up ones.
But the made-up ones are pissing us off.
Yeah, kind of.
Not great at this moment in
No,
time.
it's not great. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about the disaster that was the wedding pack.
A pack that does not work.
No, we're not going to talk about the fact that we spent $20 on something that doesn't even work.
And even some of the dresses that I do like, the hands disappear in them.
Mm-hmm.
Everything clips. Everything's clipping.
I actually had, because I use the custom skin tones, I had the basically her abs clipping through one of the dresses, but like showing up as a texture on the dress.
What?
That might be more of custom content than...
Yeah, maybe, but it doesn't happen with anything else.
What in the Lord's name?
You're wearing your Critical Role hoodie right now?
I am, yes.
Yay!
I bought this when I was like 2-3 dress sizes up, so it's very loose and comfy right now. So I just decided that I'm going to buy all my hoodies in like 3 sizes up because this is great.
That's the only way to live, though.
Who's here? Who am I talking to?
Oh my god, it's me. I'm here. It's the European squad. And Caitlin.
And me.
It's Ava, it's Julia, it's Caitlin. The Europeans, for once, outnumber the Americans.
Oh God. We're just worried about you guys and we need you to be in the podcast so we know you're fine.
I mean, for now, we're fine. The only, I think consequences that we are suffering from the war in Ukraine is the fact that the gas prices are going up exponentially.
I'm going to be utilizing because there's a benefit to using Kroger stuff, and it's you get money off of gas. So Kroger better get used to seeing my face.
Yeah, we don't get that. So it's almost €2 a liter here, so that's...
It's €3 here.
Fuck me!
Yeah, but we're fucked though. Like Russian, like what are they called? Airstrikers have been seen flying over Sweden, and
wow, really?
They have submarines breaking crossing international waters.
I have a basement if you guys need to evacuate.
Yeah, I might take you up on that. But I need to figure out how to bring my cats and my dog over.
Zara will be pissed, but she'll deal. She's old. Maybe she won't notice.
No, maybe she won't.
I'll bring Soba and Snorpo as well, and I think it will be fine.
Yeah, I actually heard that Italy is going to be in real shit because all of the grain that they get to make their pasta comes from Russia.
Oh, how did they lose the pasta market?
I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but probably.
Anyway, I don't want to be a human right now, guys. It seems stressful. So what if we weren't humans? What if we can make ourselves different somehow?
Yeah, like it would have been fun to do a poll about this. Like, if you could be like any supernatural sim, what would you want to be? And then see at which spot Plantsim comes in.
It would be the last one because no one knows it exists. Basically,
it depends. I think depends on when you started playing. I think because people who played Sims 3 know about it. Yeah. And Sims 2 people know about it, but if you started with Sims 4, you don't know.
No, because the thing is, like, I didn't even know you had Plantsims in Sims 4 until because I always bought that little thingy.
Kind of.
Maybe.
We don't know.
I'm actually running a test. That's what I was playing before this. That's why I was like, it's fine if we push this back because I need to see something.
It's a little ambiguous. So that's what Caitlin and I were doing yesterday. She was testing... We were on a Discord call, and she was testing her theory, and I was testing mods that fix the wedding pack.
Did you find any?
Yes, Carl's mod is very good. It actually makes, it makes it playable. cool. I actually had the officiant show up to my wedding.
Oh my god!
Oh, at a time.
Officiant showed up. The flower pal walked up the aisle. Down the aisle. It was.
I assumed because I chose my sim I was getting married was a movie star, and I asked Judith Ward to be my officiant. I assumed that she's just a flake, and that's why that didn't work. But no, it turns out the officiants just don't show up.
Yeah, no, they don't show up. Flower pals don't walk down the aisle. The ring bearers don't walk down the aisle. It's just like, all right.
Some of the dresses look nice. There is one very nice necklace that like goes down the cleavage area. That necklace is great. That's going to be used a lot.
Yeah.
There's a tea set that made me very happy.
Yeah, I love the tea sets.
Yeah. Those are the thing. Those two, the necklace.
Yeah.
The
and
necklace,
the tea set.
The tea set. I'm mediocre on the slow dance. I'm glad that it's there. I don't like that if you want to kiss during the slow dance, they stop dancing to kiss, to do a regular kiss interaction.
That's what was a great slow dance? The one from the Sims 3 seasons.
Sims 2. Sims 2 had a good one too.
Because they have this night like a little twirl dip kiss. It's so nice.
That's like the elegant kiss in Sims 4 though. Like it's a twirl and a
Yeah, but this was during dancing, and then there was that thing where they sort of like dip you back and like, oh, so nice.
You know what they did have in Sims 3 and Sims 2 as well?
Plantsims.
Sure fucking did.
Well, I know they didn't really have in Sims 1 though. Plantsims. It was actually just more of a cosmetic. Like, look, you're green now, wearing a plant dress.
Yeah, you actually got that from the potion station. No, from the charm.
Yes.
The Beauty or the Beast charm.
And it was, if you did it correctly, it was a positive thing.
You could choose one of various forms, and one of them was a plant sim.
Mm-hmm. You turn green, your hair looks like a houseplant. You have like Adam and Eve outfit situation, but covered up.
Leaf
and that's it. That's plant sim.
Fun fact: if that failed, you got the head of a donkey.
Oh,
that failed for me. That sounds horrible.
Wait, I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that was
Sims 1 donkey head images. I want to see the horror. None of this is what I want.
This was hang on, let me see if I can find it.
There's more and more on a roller coaster.
Would Beauty or Beast.
Welcome to a great episode, guys. We're Googling.
This is just a picture of a donkey in Sims 3.
There's a video that shows it.
I'll watch it later then.
Hang on. I will link it later. Thanks. I have it.
Oh wait, this I don't think this is right, but this might be. I don't know if this is correct, but I found something that's funny, so enjoy that. But yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
it looks like it's copy and paste.
Yeah, and it's the thing was as well, like it's not just the person that casts the charm, but everybody who's around if they see you cast that charm. So basically,
that sucks.
If anyone was around to see you cast the charm, it would fail. I think it was.
Oh no!
And then everybody ended up with donkey.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I know.
You don't have to be alone. But not everyone turned into a Plantsim.
Nope, not everyone did. That was just because that was the thing about the Beauty or Beast charm. I think you had to like make sure nobody saw you use
secrets.
Yeah, yeah. It was like the Statute of Magical Limitations or something from Harry Potter. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know Harry Potter
or the Magic Secrecy. I don't know. I haven't consumed anything Harry Potter in years, especially not since JK became a TERF. But anyway, there was also Plantsims in Sims 2.
That's where I know it from.
And with all things, there was an improvement. I don't know why. So instead of a cosmetic change, it's now a complete life state. There seems to be the people who ran Sims 2 were like, we have a mild interest in science. So we're going to take our mild interest in science and put it into this game.
Yep.
They sure fucking did.
I mean, just all of Strangerville.
Yeah.
What was it?
The genetics alone was like,
Town.
here's your... The genetics was just like, here's your 7th level basic genetics class, just get in this game. But also, it's almost like they took the idea that like it's like they did genetically altered, and it's like also photosynthesis is now happening. So now it's still your biology class in this game. Enjoy.
It sure was. Because I was like a child when it came out, and I learned everything I know about biology from Sims, which is why I failed that class.
If I do this 15 times, if I pray this tree 15 times, I will turn into a Plantsim. So this came with seasons, which is the first. Sims 2 had the first seasons game. There was not a seasons because time did not pass in Sims 1. You were continuously, forever, perpetual summer, correct?
And also perpetual weekday. They didn't have weekends. Everything was just
no.
yeah.
What does a weekend? Downton Abbey.
Yes. What's a weekend?
I will persevere this rolly chair.
The 5-day work week is just a capitalist ploy to keep us in check.
I don't. Everyday workday would be a bigger capitalist ploy, so I'll accept the 2 days off.
They have to give us the 2 days to like make us think that it's not so bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They do have to give us like a couple of days where we can spend the money that we make back on them
to keep the train rolling.
Keep the train rolling.
It is what it is.
Do you guys want to know how you became a Plantsim?
Yeah,
I think I remember that actually, but
don't look at the script. What do you think it is? Don't look at it.
I think it was like it was something to do with the pesticides, like spraying the plants or the trees that you planted.
You are correct.
Because I remember doing that a lot and just like getting so sick of it, and then all of a sudden it was like poof.
So there's one hitch. So you have to at least the trees have to bear fruit. That's the big one. So if you plant a bunch of trees that don't bear fruit, you're not gonna have a Plantsim.
Yeah, no, it has to be the fruit trees. Yeah.
You can plant as many as you want. 7 was a number I saw a bunch. I don't know why. So then you must let the trees become infected by bugs. So you just sit there and let them become bug infested.
Yeah. So don't put the little ladybug house down, because the ladybug house actually keeps the bug away, like the bugs away from the trees. So
I didn't even know that.
That's actually natural pest control. A lot of our local orchards here use that particular method instead of pesticides.
Fun. Cute. Or you can cheat and use bull prop testing cheats enabled true, then shift click the trees and select debug infest with bugs.
Good old bull prop coming through for us again.
Thank you.
We love it so much. Mm-hmm. You have to, then you click the now infested trees and select the option to spray them with pests. It just spray them, but it's we're assuming it's a pesticide. It's not like water. You have to do it at least 15 times. So actually I would just plant, I don't know why 7 was the number that kept coming up, but plant 15 trees and then just...
Yeah, do it one time. Please and thank you.
And the 15 times, like, so say you do, like, you spray all the infested trees and then you have to wait for the trees to become infested again. The number doesn't reset until you leave the lot. So you could do it like one day you spray 2 and then the next day you spray 3. It'll build up over time.
Yeah.
So, but unless you leave the lot.
Yeah, you couldn't go to work either, could you?
I think it's if the
or was it just loading screen?
The loading screen cleared it. Which Sims 2 was based on assuming you'll only on special occasions leave.
Yeah.
You will stay here forever. Don't ever leave this place.
Yep.
Which is weird because they had, the downtown pack and everything. Anywho.
I love that pack so much.
That's a great pack.
Eventually, a cloud of smoke would go around your sim, and then you just turn into a Plantsim.
Yeah.
Yay!
So the thought process behind this seems to be that the pesticides used to spray trees genetically altered. That seems to be the thought process behind it. And since synthetic pesticides are relatively a recent development, as it seems that Plantsims came into existence recently. However, there is an option. The family album of the Greenman family from Seasons implies...
Isn't that the dude who lived in the greenhouse? Like a giant greenhouse?
And his wife was a
Plantsim. Yeah.
Oh, the cool greenhouse.
Yeah. That's a fun house. It implies that they found like a society of Plantsims living in the wild near River Blossom Hills.
Oh, that's beautiful. I just imagine them being like, forest nymphs in Greek mythology.
There is, it's implied because the more Plantsims reproduce unto themselves, Plantsim wise, they become more elf-like. So their ears get pointier, like the more further down you go. So it's possible.
Oh, damn. So it's like genetics be working in Sims too. Hey.
Yeah. Isn't it great when a game works? Anywho.
I don't know what that's like.
I'm so angry.
I mean,
Sims 2 did have its glitches. I literally got infested with a bunch of pizza delivery boys and nannies one time before it crashed. It was a very creepy glitch. I did not like it.
Oh, no. That sounds like the worst of times.
Well, I just looked outside and I was like, what the fuck? Why is I think I called the nanny like 3 times and she never showed up. And then I looked outside at nighttime and I was like, the nanny is just outside.
Oh, no.
Doing nothing.
Oh, no.
Sims 2, Plantsims, they have a default hairstyle, clothing, and skin tone. So they all kind of vaguely look alike.
Yeah, they all have like a pixie cut thing going on.
I like the pics. The fact that they couldn't understand hair textures in Sims 2 worked well for the leaves.
Yeah.
Because it worked with the spikiness. The outfit's the same for male and females. It had like a strappy sandal that I associate with like Greek gladiators.
It kind of like looks like a Peter Pan outfit to me.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a leafy gladiator outfit.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, Leafy Gladiators.
That's my new band name.
The way God intended.
But you can, if you use Play an Outfit, you can change their clothes.
Oh my god, Leafy Gladiators. They're like a folk band, and their like songs are specifically about like eco-warrior.
Oh, I was gonna say weed.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like the driving force behind most of their like writing, like songwriting. But it's just like all songs about saving the planet, and one of their covers has Greta Thunberg's face on it.
Obviously.
There's an altar to her somewhere on the tour bus.
Yep.
Sure is.
And none of them shower.
They just roll around in dirt.
Yes.
They just use those organic aluminum-free deodorants.
No. So bad.
They try so hard. They really do. Those aluminum-free ones.
They really do.
Yeah, not hard enough. Let me tell you.
If you were a plant sim, besides not having to worry about your hair anymore, you would only need 3 things. You would only need love, water, and sunlight.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, that is very much living in Sweden. It's very much all you need.
Water and sunlight.
The sunlight part is hard to come by some of it.
Sure is. Sure is.
Isn't it in Sweden that your doors open outward so that you don't invite people in while opening the door?
Yeah.
What?
We're not weirdos.
What?
Love. Yeah, she explained that to me once. Like your front door, when it opens inward when you want to go outside, so it opens to the inside of the house, which then opens the door wide for anyone wanting to come in. In Sweden, it opens outward, apparently, so that you only have like a little crack to show your face to see who it is, and you don't, mistakenly invite them inside of your home when you don't want to.
What happened in Sweden that they were like, no people on the porch? Everyone on the porch will just steamroll in.
Yep.
I don't know.
Are vampires? Is that like an invitation for vampires?
I mean, it might be because it's so dark here during winters.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Isn't there a movie about like a vampire movie of like a town that has like midnight sun going on and it's just constantly dark, and during that darkness vampires come out?
Yeah, it's like 30 Days of Night.
Yeah, that one.
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
That is Sweden.
So, love, water, and sunshine, huh? Yeah, I love you. Just don't come into my house.
Yeah. I mean, it works.
I don't know which way my doors open. I never thought about it before. This one, I think they come in.
Yeah, they open inward.
Yeah, they open in.
That's weird.
I just walk out and leave.
Leave the podcast. You said you were going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ava needs to do this alone.
Yeah, I wasn't originally going to be on this podcast, but then like half an hour or like maybe 45 minutes ago, they were like, yeah, we're gonna record. Hey, you wanna join? And then it was like, who's gonna start Zencaster? And neither of them wanted to do it. So it was like, okay, I'll do it. Okay, who wants to do the intro? Neither of them wanted to do it. So I did. It was like, what was this gonna be if I hadn't joined? Just like an hour of silence. Just
Don't
nothing.
worry about it.
Julie and I are giving off major youngest child energies
Yeah.
right now.
I am the oldest.
This is what being a younger kid is like. This is what being the
it's-
youngest is. When it's in your benefit, this is what it's like. Of just being like, oh, but I don't wanna.
Well, I'm an only child, so I basically have all of the trauma of the entire Madrigal family on my shoulders, so it's fine.
And then Ava's pulling the middle child right now. Just, fine.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll do it!
Very much true.
Thank you. We love you. We let you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
pizza today.
It's true. Like they were like, "Oh, you want to join?" But I just ordered pizza. I was like, I have to go and get my pizza in 20 minutes, and then by the time I'd eat it, that's okay. We'll wait for you. And now I know why. I was like, "Oh, that's so accommodating of them."
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at us being so nice.
Yeah, it's great.
We're the best.
You're
Yep,
welcome.
It's great. So, your love need as a plant sim can be, it's kind of like your social need, but it also gets filled if you talk to plants, so you don't have to interact with people. Bonus!
Why would you need to? I wonder if this fake plant would count. Do you think this fake plant would count?
I don't think so. Plastic doesn't have a soul.
You don't know.
Oh, don't say that to Dolly Parton. She's gonna be so sad.
Oh,
Wow, no, you did not just insult Queen Dolly. How dare you?
I fucking love Dolly.
she's the reason I have her vaccine in me.
I have her booster in me.
I'm not saying she is not a wonderful woman, but she is surgically.
She is done up.
Yep, she is
No.
done up. You know what?
But she knows her. I appreciate the women who like they get to a point and they're like, you know what, it's too much, and then they're like, I accept. It's how I feel about Chenoweth. I made Ava watch a bunch of stuff yesterday, and I was like, hey, that she didn't want to watch.
I did like Schmigadoon. I would like to see
I
that.
need to see it. If somebody wants to give me their
She
Apple,
fucking made me watch scenes from West Side Story, and I hate West
Two.
Side Story.
two,
Why?
one, so you can see Ariana DeBose, and I'm assuming she's going to win Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah, that
And
was
I-
deserved. She was good.
And I really, really like how they choreographed Dear Officer Krumke, because they were just like, you want newsies? We got some. So here. Still dance on paper in this room.
I hate West Side Story, though.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay.
But Schmigadoon was cool, and I would like to see that. I might get Apple
Yeah.
TV. I don't
If
know.
someone has Apple TV, so I can watch that.
I
It's
might get it and then share it with you because you're letting me use your what was it
Hulu.
Hulu to
Thanks.
watch Golden Girls, so it's fine.
Aw, adorable.
Oh, we need to watch Gallivant.
Oh yeah, we still need to do that.
We'll do that
Guys, we
later.
need to finish this episode.
Sorry.
Come on.
You need water.
Water. We're always telling you guys to stay hydrated, and here are a couple of ways you can do that. It can be filled by swimming if you're a plant sim, drinking water if you're a plant sim or human, or showering, bathing, splashing in puddles, and being in the rain.
I have questions about the swimming one because that's like full of chlorine. Would that be like?
Let's pretend it's European water.
Let's pretend it's just plain old mineral water.
So I wonder if that'd be like pop for them. I'm sorry, soda, but it's pop.
I don't know. Put some syrup in the water or something. I don't know. Just dump some Kool-Aid powder in the pool. I'm not. Then there's also the toddler Plantsims. They can fill their water need by drinking from a bottle or by eating flowers, which I did not know, and now I want to see them eat flowers because that sounds adorable.
Oh, that's so cute.
Is that like cannibalism though?
You would think.
Don't think about it too much.
Don't think about it too much. No.
Too hard. Too hard. Don't think about it too hard. Too.
And sunlight can be satisfied by either being in the sun or under that special greenhouse light. So
Oh.
yeah, but one of the things that I also did
What did you do?
find when I was playing Plantsims. I had to like put those greenhouse lights everywhere because the sunlight need goes down so fast, and you can't fill it with a max motives cheat.
For some reason, I don't know why.
You can do it with like testing cheats.
Yeah.
That works.
Old faithful. Testing cheat enable. Bullprop will see you through.
It's a good
Whatever
one.
you need for Sims 2, Bullprop
Yes.
testing cheats has got you.
Yeah. Sure
Whatever
does.
you need.
Also, for those of you who have been with us for a while, you will remember me telling you when we were talking about the Sims 2 Open for Business. I told you about the Snapdragon bouquet. And,
I got distracted. I was like,
it like poofs and it makes your sim like happy when it passes by because it does a little poof thing. Plantsims, their love and water motives are also affected by being in the room with Snapdragon bouquet. So there's that.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Did you talk about a badly crafted Snapdragon when you talked about it?
We did, yes.
I didn't remember that. So I
Me
was like
neither.
reading this wiki page like, the fuck?
Yeah.
And a badly Snapdragon will do the opposite. And also, you don't know which one you made until it's activated.
Yeah, because it doesn't look different.
You could just kill an entire room with a
Yep.
bad Snapdragon you didn't know you made.
Why are these going down so fast? Oh. It's like, what's that movie with Mark Wahlberg? The Happening.
Yeah.
Killer plants.
Literally nothing happens.
Yeah,
Some
literally
might
nothing
seem more. Okay. Plant
Little
Sims
shuffle.
also have invisible normal motives that you just can't see. So, like, even though you don't see a fun bar, they have one somewhere, and they will bitch at you still. Yeah, you just.
Why are Sims so much like toddlers?
I don't know, but they will bitch at you. So, better just keep a book around or something.
Yep. But now we are moving on to the next category, which is biology, and we're going to start with something in tune with...
Reproduction.
I was just gonna say, in keeping with the musical theme, Grease 2.
Reproduction. I love that.
Reproduction.
That song is so dumb, but so catchy.
It's so dumb.
And also, reproduction. Any 4-syllable word can just right in there. So you're like not even procrastination. You can just stuff whatever word you want in that song. It's great.
Good times. Now, who wants to talk about reproduction? Because I ain't doing it.
I can do it. I love reproducing.
Do it.
I mean, I love trying to reproduce.
It's like the one thing I'm comfortable failing at.
Beautiful. Plantsims can reproduce themselves. So when Sims do it, it's okay. When women want to do it, it's problematic. Okay, I just want to... They will always have the option to grow a plant baby.
Can I just for a minute there intervene with a Jeff Goldblum moment that nature finds a way.
Finds a way.
I had to. I could not.
Oh yeah, because all the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park are female.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, I fucking love Jurassic Park. Best
Until
movie.
they needed a male.
Nature finds a way.
Because frog DNA.
Yes. Maybe there is a little bit of frog DNA in the Plantsims. We don't know. You can just always like click the little thing. And
no, I think there are certain plants that can also change gender because, plants are like male and female.
Yeah.
And I think there are certain plants who either don't require male and female who can like pollinate themselves, or like they have both genders or something like that.
I think they can pollinate themselves.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Oh my god, look at us. Biology.
Plants.
I'm like, the plants are frogs. So they will be spreading spores in their heads.
Broccoli, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, corn, onions, and peppers are self-pollinating plants. There's some on that pizza you're eating right now, I think. I'm guessing.
Delicious asexuality.
Dual sexuality?
I don't know. It's like reproducing asexually means that you're doing it without a partner, right?
Jesus, if I know.
I've never done it.
Plants are frogs. That's right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
carrots are frogs.
Yes. Anyway, your Sims will do the thing by themselves, needing no partner. and the spreading the spores that they have in their head will spawn one toddler most of the time, but on the rare occasions it can be two toddlers. Inshallah, you will make it. And then, so a new plant toddler will have all toddler skills maxed and will also have the same skills and talent badges as the parent. Remember talent badges?
I remember those. Those were fun.
I miss them.
They will also have an identical personality by a different star. It's like, okay, so basically you create a clone, which is tinier. Yeah.
And these are the ones that become more elf-like. If you like just keep
Yeah.
reproducing this way, they'll just keep getting more. They'll get like more pixie-like features and get more pointy ears.
It's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
But if you try to have a baby the old-fashioned way, which you can, the plant baby will not be a plant baby, nor a frog. It will be a normal sim.
Boring.
See, as soon as another person is involved, it just ruins everything.
So you can have like an army of elf and plant children in just one chat. I mean,
No, you mean a
beautiful.
Mirabelle? It'd be a Mirabelle.
My mom was here this afternoon and we watched Encanto together, and she said it's the best Disney movie she's ever seen.
It's really good.
Oh.
Yeah, she really
I
liked
watched it on my girl trip last weekend. One adult woman had not seen it in our group, so like after we drank Friday night, but when we woke up Saturday morning, when she woke up, we were talking about breakfast and we were just watching Encanto. We paused it. We went out to breakfast, came back, continued to drink coffee and watch it. She made it until she's like, I made it until the stupid doorknob at the end.
I actually when Dos Uruguitas started,
Oh yeah.
I put the tissues in front of my mom's. She was like, "What's that for?" I was like, "Just in case." And then like I could sort of hear her sniffle, but it was also at the doorknob that she had to reach for a tissue.
It's a doorknob.
It's a fucking doorknob, but it broke her. So
it breaks us all.
That movie, the plate breaks me.
the plate every time.
The doorknob, that's the butterflies. But the life stages, so if you're a Plantsim, right, and like you're reproduced by your Plantsim parent, you're only a toddler, and then you go whoop right to adult. You don't get to be a child.
You don't need
Whoop! You get to skip puberty? Win.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
Although, to be fair, you go straight from being in diapers to paying taxes, which kind of sucks.
I mean, that's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
I
not
don't
wrong.
remember the in-between, but that means they cannot go to college. So they'll get no more knowledge. They can learn other ways. Because of the sunlight need, we can assume photosynthesis.
Oh my god, that's like the actual thing that you get if you... Like, that's the actual college experience. You have to have the piece of paper to make it count. It doesn't matter that they have all the talent badges. It doesn't matter that they have all the skills maxed. They don't have the piece of paper. They didn't pay the money for the piece of paper, so it doesn't count!
I'm not sure what kind of tricky track you took there, but that's... yeah.
I
may have personal experience with this.
She doesn't have. She has the knowledge, but not the paper.
Look, man,
are you a Plantsim? You're a Plantsim.
Before I left for Ireland, I was looking for a job, and they told me I needed experience. You need experience. You have no experience. Yeah, like, no shit. I just got out of school. Then I went to Ireland, came back 5 years later with 5 years of experience in like the credit and marketing departments, and then I came back and they all wanted a bachelor's degree.
If you can use this thing that I had a friend of mine told me she did, because she was like, don't tell anybody, but I didn't graduate. And I was like, ooh, but I was like, I thought it said on your resume that you did. And she says, no, it says I studied at this.
Damn, that's smart.
Technically, she's not wrong.
Nope. Doesn't say that I got it, just says studied at.
I do have that as well, because I did drop out after taking some like courses 2 years ago. But I still said studied ethnology.
I also studied psychology.
Yes.
For like 2 semesters.
I mean, that's a whole ass year.
And studied is debatable. Didn't do a lot of studying. Whatever. I paid my parents paid the tuition, so it's fine.
That's the college experience.
Yep.
I can play Flippy Cup real well. Do I remember anything from my human resource class? No.
No, you don't have to. You are an accountant.
Yeah, that's true. I will say that my business writing classes that I took, I thought was a full-on waste of time while taking them. Because I was like, you just say short and sweet. Yeah, I get it. Now being in the real world, holy shit, people need to take business writing classes. Because something, well, hi kitty, some just, it's like, just get to the point. Like there is like somewhere in here in this email is the point, and I couldn't tell you where it is.
No. To be fair, I had to write an email to our customer service department on Friday because one of the agents like made a mistake in replying to a letter concerning the motor tax that we do.
Mm-hmm.
She told them like, yes, you were going to recalculate it after you sold your car and you're going to get a refund. Except no, the car was an old timer, which means it's like a set amount and you don't get that back. So I had to correct that. So I wrote it in an email, short and sweet, like business writing. But then I was like, she might take this the wrong way, so I'm going to call her first and explain the situation and then send the email.
I have done the old, like, I'm a girl writing a business email standby of, like, I need to take out exclamation points. I will have 2, so I don't seem unhinged. I will do one in the beginning and one at the end. If there's any,
oh my god, I do the same.
I've also done the thing, because I'm just like, you don't really, because it wasn't a big deal, but my manager made me do it. So I was just like, I don't want to have to write this email, but she made me do it. So I just called the agent in question and I was just like, look, it's not a big deal, but you're going to get this email from me. It's fine. It's just that, because you didn't know. It's fine. You didn't know. Mistakes happen. Now you know and you're not going to do it again. So it's fine. But you just don't get that meaning, that like undertone in emails ever. And plus I had to put my team lead in CC. So I couldn't be like, hey, it's fine, don't worry about it. No, it had to be like professional and shit. So I was like, ah.
I was training somebody for a new job, and like I was including her on all the emails or like Teams chats I was sending people, and I had to be like, I'm only including so and so because she's learning, not to call you out, not to like put you on the spot.
Yep. It's just, and then she asked me to include her team lead because her team lead didn't notice when she was correcting her letters, and then I had to inform my team lead that there would be another team lead in CC because she asked me to put her in CC. It's just too much stress, guys. I don't like it.
But I do like doing I'm going to put all the complicated stuff that I figured out in this email and then call and then just refer to the email. So I don't have to verbally say it. I just have to be like, did you read that? Did you get it? Cool. Great. Pay that.
Goodbye.
But anywho, Plantsims.
Yeah. So, because of the sunlight, we can assume that they can photosynthesize, which is cool. They do produce pollen, because they can pull pranks that apparently involve some blowing pollen on other Sims. As someone who suffers from allergies and hay fever, not cool. Not cool.
What is the pollen to a plant sim? Because pollen to a plant is
it's jizz.
Oh no! No!
They jizz in your face.
And I have an allergic reaction. This is why. I don't know, pesticides exist.
First of all, gross. Second of all, why?
They did not think about that when they did it.
I think they did, and I think they didn't think adults would be talking about it like because they were like, our core demographic won't put that together.
But your core demographic grows up and then starts a podcast and then eventually comes to the realization that gross. So yeah. Well, fortunately, they can't overheat, but they can freeze to death. So if they jizz in your face, just freeze them.
Yep.
Freeze ray.
If you at some point get tired of jizzing in people's faces and want to go to college.
Isn't that part of the college experience though?
I mean, it is, but it has to be consensual.
I know nothing about this, but I have heard things.
You can cure your plantsimminess by plantsimism. It's weird. It can be cured by drinking the Platonic Sea Potion. The Platonic Sea Potion, Plantofic Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plantsimism.
Plantsimism and plantofic C. Yes.
Yeah, the Plantopic C can be bought from a non-playable garden club member or from the matchmaker from
Yeah.
We love the matchmaker. She literally had everything. Like,
Yeah.
they just kept updating her every patch to be like, here's some more stuff for you.
Yes.
She basically became that dude with like the long raincoat. That's like, you want to watch? You need a necklace? You want sunglasses? You want Plantsim on it? You want something?
Do you want the love of your life? Do you not want to be a vampire anymore?
Yeah.
Got you.
She basically got you laid, but also cured whatever that lay got you.
Whatever ailed you, whatever nailed you.
Yes, Michigander.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. I'm gonna use that one.
For what?
Oh no, I'm sure it'll come up someday.
Sure. With apartment life, because we're still talking about Sims 2, witches can make the plantofic sea in their cauldrons.
They can.
And then a Sim's spray count is not reset after he or she becomes a Plantsim. So a Sim may become a Plantsim shortly after being cured, which I did a couple of times because I was very confused.
Oh no!
Yep.
No, the first time I got a Plantsim, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I didn't have I didn't usually go to the internet to like Google stuff about the games.
Yeah.
Did young you have just a bunch of plants in your house still at a young age? Did you start young with your plant mom life?
No, not me, but my mom has a lot of plants, so I grew up with a lot of plants. Yeah. And so when my Sim became a plant, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is so weird. And then I accidentally cured it. And then I turned her back. And then I was like, this is boring. So I cured her. I was like, oh no, I missed when she was green and frog-like. So
Frog-like. No, I actually, the first time I got a Plantsim was entirely by accident. I was like, what the fuck? I don't want this. So I didn't know I didn't know how to cure her though. I spent like age, because like you said, it's back in the day. You didn't Google shit. So I didn't know how to cure her. I was like, how the fuck do I cure? I don't know how. So I spent like an hour looking for it, and then I finally found it, cured her. And like literally the day later, she had like bugs on her tree again, goes to spray it, boom, Plantsim. Fuck's sake.
Because I grew up mostly with literally Nightlife was the only pack I had forever, and then I got Apartment Life once, like through Origin. I got Apartment Life, so that's how long apart I got them.
Wow,
damn!
Those were the only two packs I ever had before, like, or at some point EA gave everybody who had Sims 2 the Ultimate Pack, and then we're like, fend for yourselves. But so I didn't have seasons, and I was like, what is this plant? I didn't know anything about it until I had the Ultimate Pack as an adult. So I was like, Google, the fuck is this?
The fuck is this? Hey Siri, the fuck is this?
Hey Google. Oh no, Google, stop. No. I have a Pixel phone, so that activated stuff. But your pride and joy for Sims, so that's for Sims 2. It continues the tradition of like building the foundation that Sims 1 left. And then what did Sims 3 do? What about Sims 3?
Well, basically Sims 3 took the science aspect of it and like shoved it into overdrive. It's basically science on steroids. So basically you could become a Plantsim by eating a forbidden fruit. And the forbidden fruit could be one of the possible results of the ZRX9000 Science Research Station.
Jesus.
by basically using a gene splicing experiment on a seed. That could give you a forbidden fruit, and that could turn you into a Plantsim. But that forbidden fruit seed requires level 7 gardening skill to plant. So you can then either tend the garden or pick the forbidden fruit. Tending the garden will make an edible fruit. If you pick the forbidden fruit, you have a 50-50 chance of either the edible fruit or a Plantsim baby.
This was harder to get a Plantsim. Like, there were more options, but it seemed like a little harder.
Yeah.
Also, if an alien picks a forbidden fruit, it will instead adopt an alien baby because a baby produced is a clone of the one picking it up. And aliens can't have occult life stages.
Nope.
No double dipping for Sims.
Nope.
Why can't Sims double dip into things?
No hybrids. That made me sad. Like, I wanted a vampire witch so bad, and I couldn't have one.
Or a vampire alien? That'd be creepy.
That'd be so cool. If you're actually at university in Sims 3,
Yeah, this came with. I was kind of surprised this came with university
it
life.
came with
and not-
university and not seasons or anything. It came with university, which is weird.
Also, Sims 2 had a habit of like, okay, so we're going, here's nightlife, you get vampires. Here's
Yep.
season, like they give one occult per pack. Like,
Yep.
here's your weird with your normal.
Yep.
And Sims 3 had no such plans. They did like every once sprinkle, and then we're like, here's a whole pack. Blech.
Yep. Supernatural. Blah. But if you're in university, you could take part in an experiment that had a 20% chance of becoming a Plantsim.
That's awful. Like, oh my god.
Just fucking imagine. You go to class, you have to take part in an experiment. I had to take part in experiments when I was studying psychology, which was great for someone suffering from depression and anxiety. I had to take part in experiments because that was part of my methodology class, and I just distinctly remember the person who was taking the experiment. She was like asking me all sorts of questions, and then afterwards she was just like, I'm going to give you the name and number of this person. She's a really good therapist. Maybe you should talk to her. And I was just sitting there like 18 years old going, okay.
No.
So yeah, experimenting in university, great.
What if you just need $50? So you go to that, you come out being a plant sim.
It's like, oh fuck. Well, at least you wouldn't have to eat anymore, so I guess that's fine. So yeah, they will then get the Botanitis minoris moodlet. It'll last for 4 hours. If it is not cured or removed, they will become a Plantsim.
I'm really proud of my dyslexic ass just not having to say these names. I made Julia say it before I did.
Sims with level 9 science skill could take a DNA sample from a Plantsim and clone it, producing a clone Plantsim baby. Which,
I mean, there was a lot of science in Sims 3 as well.
Yeah, but the ethics aren't really that. Like,
the ethics are weird. Like, Sims 2 seemed like, oh, this is a strange thing we discovered. Like, it seemed all accidental and, like, on the brink of, except for, like, Strangerville, where they kept a guy in a basement.
Yeah, and now it's literally like, let me pluck a hair from your head and create this child that is basically 100% DNA matched to you.
I just took a DNA test. 100% Plantsim.
Oh, Jesus.
Episode title.
Yep. They actually kicked it up a notch as well. They have the same lifespan as regular Sims, which is fine. But going back to reproduction. They cannot get pregnant in this one. I don't know what happened between technically Sims 3 is before Sims 2, so I don't know what like happened there.
The pesticides got less invasive?
I don't know. But they do produce a forbidden fruit seed. So there's that. They also have a thing called
From where do you think?
I don't want to know. I'm not going to ask. They also have the poison kiss ability. If they use poison kiss on a regular sim, it'll give them the poison moodlet for 3 hours. There is a 15% chance it could turn them into a Plantsim. Otherwise, it just makes them vomit.
I thought for sure it was going to kill them. I was so scared there for a moment.
I mean, that would have been nice, but no.
Other Plantsims will not let that transaction take place. Other Plantsims will not accept a poison kiss because they know. Because they'll be like, I don't want to throw up because I'm already Plantsim. Can't.
Yep. Maybe it just doesn't work on them. I don't know. But yeah, like, I suppose it would be pretty cool to be a Plantsim in college because you'd no longer have to worry about food or go to the bathroom. Those meters are covered by leaves.
Oh, just like my genitals.
On the panel, so that's cool. They apparently, this is a direct quote, absorb nutrients ambiently. I don't know what that means.
Ambiently?
From the surroundings.
Yeah. It's just sitting there, you absorb stuff. I don't know if that's...
So, it's kind of like photosynthesis, I suppose.
It sounds like contact high.
Something like that, yeah. Their hygiene is replaced with a water motive.
Aww.
So any contact with water will feel this, like washing their hands, taking a shower, taking a bath. But like, imagine taking a bubble bath. Will you just like get this taste of like lavender foam in your mouth. I don't know. That's weird.
Also, they probably would have a bad time in the city because all the smog and stuff.
Yeah,
like
probably. But they do actually have the option to photosynthesize.
is that a self-click button?
I think so. They do have the option to just sit there and like take it all in. And that'll restore both their energy and their water.
The Sims, like the Plantsim in Sims 3, are more chill and like, yeah, I ate something weird and I'm just gonna deal with it. But in Sims 2, it's more like, I feel a function.
Yep. Pretty much.
We may be pixies, we might not be. Who's to say?
I mean, it seems like there was some evolutionary change between the ones from Sims 3 and Sims 2 there, because these ones actually had abilities.
We might be Sims 2 is we might be magic, we might not. We
might not. But here's like Sims, like Plantsims here, where like, look, we can do shit. They could communicate with plants, including offending them by telling them their mother was an acorn.
But wouldn't their mom be that's where plants come from? That's like being like,
yeah.
you were an egg in your mom's stomach.
I don't know. But they do make better gardeners, so their gardening abilities are better than their burns, apparently. They can send flower kisses to other Sims, and they can poison them with poison kisses, like we said. And they can absorb puddles to replenish their water.
That the visual of that just makes me laugh. Like I can't think of it, but just like go 1 second, I'm just gonna go stand in here and just like.
Yep. So that reminds me of my dog. When he has a fresh bowl of water in front of his face, he's just like, "No thanks." When we walk across the street and he sees a puddle, he's like, oh, "Sweet nectar of the gods,
mother, you've dehydrated me, and now."
Yep. Pretty much. Just yeah. No, he's an idiot. Now you can also cure Plantsimism in The Sims 3. Basically, you go to the science facility, you give him $3,000, and you're cured. There's also the super spice that you can create with the science research station, and the potent cure elixir from the alchemy table will also cure Plantsimism if you have Sims 3 Supernatural.
Which you do, because it's the only pack.
It's the best pack.
Fuck
best
off.
pack. It's a great pack. Yep. Now, Caitlin is going to tell us about Plantsims in The Sims 4 because she has been doing the science.
Yes, please.
But also, it's the science isn't done because I am. At some point, I need to learn to be like, I'm going to cheat so I can figure this out for the podcast, but I don't like to.
Yeah, wanted to, I didn't want to say anything yesterday because, I'm sure she has a reason for leveling gardening from scratch while also not having a job. It's fine.
She got a job.
She got a job, so that's
she
fine.
needed it. But also, I just spent all her money buying plants on a Sunday, so her bills are coming tomorrow. So I made bad decisions. Don't matter. She looks for plants only. No, nothing else. So Sims 4, so you know how we have patches, right, that are supposed to fix the game? You guys know this.
Lol.
Patch 49, which I don't remember when that happened. 1 second.
A long ass time ago.
Sims 4.
She says, how many patches are we on?
You don't want to know. April 13th, 2017. It's 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Reintroduced true Plantsimism as a temporary life state for a limited time challenge.
Oh.
These patches are like nicotine patches right now because they're supposed to give you a fix, but they're just not doing it.
I wonder, let me see if I can see what number we're on. 100, it might be on 123.
All this talk about water has made me super thirsty. Is it okay if I just go and grab some water?
Go for it, baby.
We are on patch 123.
The fuck?
And nothing is fixed. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh. Yay. I had a thought and I lost it. Oh, the thought that damn, you nailed me down that.
So thirsty.
That because the game is so old, part of the reason we're still getting all these problems is because the coding for the game at this point is so old and never wasn't a good code to begin with. So we're building on already.
Yeah, because it was a code for a multiplayer game that got turned into a single player game, and that never ends well.
Yeah.
And that's why this keeps happening. There's never going to be it's never going to get fixed because the code's broken.
Because it was supposed to be a multiplayer game, and then everybody was like, fuck, no, I don't want to play Sims multiplayer. And then EA went like, well, fuck, now we gotta make it a single player, fix it. And Max's just went, well, shit. And they did their best with what they had. But they fucked up.
they saw what happened when they released SimCity as a forced online, and that sucked
Yeah, that
ass.
did not end well. I just want to use this opportunity for a minute to clarify something. I am not mad at like the fact that the pack is broken. I am mad at the fact that they released it broken.
This
There is a
broken.
difference. Yeah. They shouldn't have released it. They made people pay money for something that essentially does not work. Like, I'm not mad at the fact that it doesn't work. I'm mad at the fact that they let people buy it while it didn't work.
And I'm mad, like, also, I'm not mad at the gurus. Like, I know
No.
for a fact, like, they're not responsible for if a pack gets released or not. Because people were getting mad that, like, because a week, 2 weeks went by and nobody on the Sims, no, but every single Sim group was silent. It's like, what are they going to say? Nothing. I bet info, A, they don't have the info you want. Two, what are they supposed to say?
Yeah. They can't flat out say that they made us release it that way. They can't do that. But everybody who knows EA knows that that's what happened. It's the same thing that happened with Andromeda. It was released in March when it was released, even though it wasn't finished, because end of quarter sales.
Yeah.
So
if only they could learn from the Sonic movie that went, oh, you don't like this animation? We will redo it.
Yeah, no, that was bad.
But they redid it, and I actually
they
went to
did
go.
redo it. They did redo it, which is good.
I went to go see that movie because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna respect the hustle that they went. Oh, you don't like it? Okay, we'll fix.
But I just it just like it bugged me that at some point someone must have looked at that initial model and gone like, yeah, this ain't right.
Yeah, after watching Mad Men, I now watch so many commercials and go, I now know how many people had to say yes
Yeah.
to this.
And then at some point you're just like, this is not one person's decision. Like, this is a group of people who looked at that and went like, yeah,
Yeah.
this is fine. It was not fine. You should have killed it with fire. But, you know, that's just the thing. But just wanted to get that out there that that is like, when I say that I'm angry, I'm not angry at the devs, I'm not angry at the gurus, I'm just angry that it got released
The
in this
capitalist
state.
corporation that decided we're gonna put it
Yes.
out. And
I'm angry at capitalism, basically.
I mean, aren't we always?
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
It's pretty much on brand.
Yeah.
And also, like, the fact that when Cyberpunk released and it was broken as hell, players got their money back.
Yeah.
So just, like, give us our money back, because
Yeah.
I paid $20 for something that don't work. I'm not fine with that.
I know, and I got it, like, even knowing it was like part of, like, some of it at some point
Same.
is, because I was like, well, what if, like, I don't know, like, maybe, how bad is it? And I guess partially, like, if I didn't do this podcast, I would not have bought it.
No,
But
me
I do
neither.
feel like it's because people.
And I did make a promise that I would apologize to EA if they managed to get those butts and seats, and they didn't. So I just had to verify that I wasn't going to be buying my first pet stuff, because
Well, I think it also helps that, like, not all of us have to buy the packs, but it does help when some of us buy the packs at release, because then we can be like, yep, this is what happened. Like, I didn't buy, like, the Sims 4 game when it came out because I was like, this isn't, I don't think I got it until City Living or something.
no.
Like, I didn't get it until a couple packs in.
I would also like to point out the fact that there are now several mods out there. Like, a week after release, there are several mods out there that basically fix the majority of the things that are wrong with this game. A week after release, this game was already delayed a week.
Yep.
And then came with a day one patch, and nothing was fixed. It was just still very, very broken. Yet modders who have full-time jobs and do this in their literal free time got it in basically a handful of days, basically fixed most of it, while, you know, the devs are being paid for it. And like, that's what I don't understand. Like, what do you do with our money, EA? Do you just eat it?
I think so.
Or do you not pay your people to fix these things? I don't.
What salad dressing would you put on money to eat after it's washed? We're going to wash the money, and then we're going to eat it.
Probably something with chives. Sour cream and chives, probably.
Ooh.
Or maybe a honey mustard.
Honey mustard would be good.
Honey mustard would be good.
Something like sour and sesame, I was thinking. Like a creamy sesame with roasted sesame.
That'd be good.
If we bake it, I like putting Italian dressing on stuff I'm going to bake, because then, like, it caramelizes real good. I could do that.
It would be really good with, like, a... what do you call it? You know, the red balsamic, like with this balsamic reduction, like a good balsamic
Yeah.
reduction and like caramelized onion. Lovely.
Oh,
We'll do
money.
balsamic for $50. We'll
Yeah.
do Italian for like $1.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll go up with how expensive it is with an expensive sauce.
Honey mustard on a 20 if it's full grain like if it's like a full grain, good, like, yeah, Dijon.
Do you have like $100 of some truffle maybe?
Ooh, a truffle oil?
Like a good truffle oil, yeah. Like an aioli with truffle.
But like fresh truffle on top.
Yeah, it's like
With a slight lemon squeeze hit.
Yes. And then maybe
perfect.
just a little gold flake.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Amazing. And a shot of gold flake vodka
Yeah.
to wash down. Okay, let's talk about Plantsims, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
In patch 49, they introduced true Plantsimism as a temporary life save for limited time challenge. Here was the Plantsim challenge. It's going to involve Jasmine Holiday, who they used a lot in the front half of Sims 4 and then
Oh
stopped.
my god, what happened to
They
her?
abandoned her.
Yeah, I forgot she existed.
I like forgot all about her.
They just abandoned her. I feel like we should call her, make sure she's okay.
Hello.
You would become a Plantsim by eating a forbidden fruit, just like in Sims 3, which can be obtained from entering the mystical magic bean portal tree. So Sims had to collect 7 magical beans: flirty, confident, sad, uncomfortable, tense, playful, angry, from Plantsims that were appearing occasionally in each neighborhood. You call Jasmine Holiday to get the magic stump, and then you would place beans in it. Then you would water the stump and it'd grow into a tree, and then you can enter the tree by answering correctly during text-based adventure questions, the same way you do that tree in Willows Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Same idea. After eating, and then you go in to receive the fruit. And after eating it, you become a Plantsim for 5 days. And it really just means you turn green.
No.
Your motives, your water need replaced the bladder need, and the hunger need stays, but it's now filled. So as soon as you expose to sunlight, it'll get filled. So your hunger need gets there, and you would get special moodlets for being out in the sun. You can talk to plants to fill social needs, so it's kind of like for Sims 3. And the beans, okay, so now this is what I was working on that I decided to take the long road when I did not need to. The beans can be found in rare seed packets, which you can get after getting level 10 of gardening skill. And the stump is in build mode. So I think I don't know if you can still become a plant sim for 5 days or not, because all the stuff is still available to you.
I don't know. Because you can also just put down the bean tree from debug menu and just like go into the, yeah. You can also just buy the forbidden fruit in the debug menu.
Oh, I forget about the debug menu.
It's the best part, okay?
Everybody who's not a builder forgets about the debug menu.
I think so, yeah.
I will climb a mountain when I can just walk through it. I'm going to see if she can achieve it. I made a girl who spent she has no money, and I'm so mad at myself for spending all of her money when her bills are tomorrow. I did that to her.
Hey, Caitlin.
What? Huh.
Mother load.
But she didn't earn it. I don't want to cheat.
Money, and then you type money and the amount she needs for her bills, so it just zeroes out.
Or she was flirting with a guy. I might just invite him to move in, and then I'll just get his money.
I mean, anything you gotta do, a girl's gotta eat.
She sure does. Also, if you got the ice cream maker from Cool Kitchen Stuff, there's a plant matter ice cream. Requires level 8 cooking. It costs $47 simoleons.
Wow.
And
is it made from Plantsims?
I don't know. You'll temporarily give the appearance of Plantsims, which really means you turn green, and a moodlet that urges you to go outside. It's just cosmetic.
So it's like back to Sims 1, guys.
Yeah.
Whoop. Yep.
It's full circle.
That's basically what Sims 4 is.
And not the way that we want. It's like, why are we back here? I thought we got so much better. No? All right.
No.
It's like we've been moving up this hill, and then like on one step we just like missed a step and slipped, and we're just sliding back down that hill.
We're Sam from Lord of the Rings. I think it's the second one when he falls down that ladder mountain thing.
Oh yeah.
And Gollum like laughs at him. He doesn't, but he wants to.
Yep.
Oh no! Yay! It's Gollum, and we're just Sam.
Wow! Oh my god! And the precious is our wallet. Yeah.
Oh no!
We've been on a journey today. We talked about
Yep.
all over the place.
I mean, us three, we never record episodes together that are not bonus episodes, and we hang out a lot. So we just like it's just like a banter.
And it's only been one bonus episode.
Yeah. And it's been a while since all three of us hung out together because life happened. And I think it's just nice to be like all three on a call again and we forget that we're supposed to stay on topic.
It's also like I forgot about Plantsims. This was voted on. We asked our patron members, our Simisons, if we gave them 4 options of what they wanted the next episode to be, and they picked Plantsims. So this was them choice. If you want a input on what our next episode could be, you can join our Patreon under the Plum Bob. Just search under the Plum Bob. We're there. There's no other under the Plum Bob.
No, it's really not. And we're awesome, and everyone is super nice, and it's cute. Sometimes.
But we all know times are hard, and if you can't join the Patreon, if you don't have extra change to spare, that's fine. You can always reach out to us on social media as well. We have an Instagram and a Twitter. We are Plumbobcast on both of those. We are Plumbob Podcast on Reddit. We are under the Plumbob Podcast on Facebook and on Tumblr. And we have a website that our lovely Julia designed. It's so pretty. You should check it out.
Did you switch the thing where the form where they can ask us questions? That's still in Swedish?
No, it's not. Now it's in English.
We got an email and we're like, what?
It's like, what is this?
Julia's like, you can't kick me out.
Do keep in mind that basically our URL changed. It's Plumbobcast. Plumbobcast.com now. Yes. Not Plumbob Podcast anymore. It's Plumbobcast.com. And you can have our non-Swedish contact form there, or you can email us at undertheplumbobpodcast@gmail.com.
But please use the Swedish forms because then we get SEO things and we want that. Thank you. Marketing out.
Yep.
You can also rate and review us. We haven't gotten a review in a second, and I like reading them. So
yeah.
I don't have a bigger reasoning. I just like reading reviews.
Yeah.
Nice things only, please. Constructive criticism?
Actually, no. Give us a 1-star review, and then Jennifer will turn it into a cross stitch.
Hey, this is Jessica, just hopping in really quick while I edit this. Just letting you know that anytime that Ava or Caitlin says Jen or Jennifer from here on out, they really mean me. That was my cross stitch. Thank you. Back to the episode.
Yeah!
Yeah, she did that.
I know, but can we put it on our Instagram?
Oh my god, we should. Actually, yeah. We'll ask Jen if she wants to, if we can put it on our Instagram, because that was amazing. The fact that she, like, the 1-star review that we got, the fact that she turned that into a cross stitch is just, mwah, I love her.
We do talk, I guess if we think the 1-star review is stupid, then we do talk about it for ages.
Yeah.
Also review as well, please, so we don't, like, lose our spot in rankings.
Yes, please.
Please.
Thanks for research team, that was me.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Thank you, Caitlin.
And also thank you for listening. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We hope to see you again. If you want to listen to us be salty, sad, angry, sometimes positive, sometimes excited.
But always disappointed.
Yes. And never reproducing.
I will drink to that.
Cheers, my friends.
Stay hydrated. Save your game.
Save your game.
But just most importantly, stay safe, because like shit is going down at this moment. So please stay safe. We love all of you. Mm-hmm. We are with all of you, especially if we have any listeners in Ukraine, or listeners or people who have friends or family in Ukraine. Just know that we are thinking of you. We are doing whatever we can in our capacity to help.
And you guys are badasses.
Fuck yeah, you guys are badasses. Jesus. But like, if you're wondering if there's anything you can do to help, there are like several ways you could help. You could donate. One of the things that I've been doing that might be something for those people who want to learn how to cross stitch, like Jen, and like cross stitch our reviews or something. If you go to Etsy and filter on Ukrainian web shops, and then look for digital patterns, those are ways to that's a way to basically support Ukrainian pattern makers without them having to actually send you a physical product, because I'm guessing their postal service is not great at the moment.
What do you mean?
I've also heard of people, I don't know if this is true or not, this is definitely like a Facebook thing that I saw, but people were like renting Airbnbs in Ukraine.
Yeah.
But like obviously not going.
That's also a thing that people were doing on Etsy, was like buying products from Ukrainian designers and then just sending them a message and going, don't fulfill it, just keep the money. You just, mark it as completed. You don't actually have to send me the physical item. Those are all ways that, you can help support the people in Ukraine. And so if there is something that you want to do, those are a couple of things that you could do if you want.
Or if you're a total nut job, like my friend in Scotland,
Uh-oh.
he's going over there to fight. So
oh, wow.
Scotland literally was like, we've been prepping our spears for this.
Yeah. I was like, do you even have military training? He's like, bitch, I was in the army for 2 years. I'm like, goddamn. So he's, okay,
Yep.
good luck to you.
Okay, no, that's admirable. I have the hand-eye coordination of a goldfish, so I would be completely useless there. But I am doing my best to help in other ways I can. Like, my city has they did this kind of like drive for this collection for goods that they're sending over to Poland, where a large group of Ukrainian refugees is at the moment. So they wanted like powdered baby formula, diapers, sanitary products for women, hygiene products, canned food, etc. So my parents and I, we went to the shop, we loaded up our carts with everything we could find and then just brought it over. So yeah, it's the little things that you can do to help. Even if you're not in a position to help monetarily, keep spreading the word. Like if you see something on social media, keep it circulating, because apparently in Russia, there's some serious censorship going on right now. Everybody who basically talks about the war, about the truth about the war, can go to jail for 15 years. So Facebook and Twitter have been banned, so that's great.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
No, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. Holy shit, it's true.
It's so true.
Yeah. So, yeah, even if you can't help by like donating or monetarily or whatever, just keep it going, keep the story circulating.
But also make sure to fact check, and also don't...
Definitely.
Like, there's a war of disinformation.
Yeah.
So just like keep your eyes to the ground, ears to the ground,
Yeah.
eyes on the facts.
Eyes on the prize, yeah.
Yeah, so you know what? Stay safe. We love you. We want you guys to be safe, and take care of yourself. And if you just want to escape for a little bit, there's always The Sims.
The Sims is there to piss you off for a different reason.
Yeah, just don't get married. Don't get married in The Sims.
Bye, guys.
Hey, guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Drink water.
Drink water.
Do good. Bye.
Photosynthesize.
Don't procreate.
Oh, yeah, I do have the button.
Buddies. Dag dag.